Our next racer that's joining us at deer camp is none other than 6-time Grand National Cross Country XC1 Pro ATV champion, Walker Fowler.
So with Walker, I first reached out to him, and you never know how a guy's gonna react to a hunt when it's his first time. Man, I tell you what, that guy was just elated. He was over the top. He was more than happy to say yes, and it worked out in kind of a good way. Unfortunately, he had a rough season. He still sealed the deal in championship, so that was no problem there, but he ended up having a concussion that he was nursing. His concern that he had was when he had the concussion, he didn't want to fire a rifle because you have that repercussion off of it, and he didn't want any sort of recoil, anything like that, to jeopardize even next coming seasons. Well, the greatest situation was we had the TenPoint Crossbows here.
Coming off of an injury, a concussion, I wasn't able to shoot a rifle or a shotgun. So we went the bow route, and why not just do something you've never done before? So it was definitely different. It's impressive, the power, just in the silence of a bow. That level of crossbow, I mean, that is a very nice bow. And I don't know nothing about them, but that is, you can tell, that is a quality piece. You got to be a sponge. You can learn a lot from people just by listening and asking questions, and this group was really good. As a newbie, I mean, obviously these are all hunters and fishermen that have done it for 20 and 30 years or more. You get that knowledge, you're passing it down, and I think that's really important, and I think it's really good. I mean, it's just stuff that I'll remember forever, and if I have a question, I know I can call these guys up and they can get me set straight.
After getting used to shooting the 10-point Vengeance crossbow, it was time to turn in and get ready for tomorrow's hunt. And much like Chad's first hunt, it was all about just getting out in the woods to see what they could see.
Watched the sun come up in our first ground blind this morning. Not much action early, had a little rain come in, and then we did have a yearling buck come rolling in. Then we did have a nice 10-point. We don't know if he's old or young or what, but just not exactly what we're looking for if we're gonna take one, so we're gonna let him slide today, but I think we're gonna go get ourselves a game plan, get a little bit in our bellies, and we're gonna get this thing dialed in.
As Walker loads up to go back to camp, his ride this week is the Yamaha Wolverine RMAX Side-By-Side.
I traded in handlebars for a steering wheel this weekend out here on the ranch. A little bit flatter terrain here in South Texas, but Yamahas have a certain feel about them. Even in the Wolverine, I still feel comfortable. The adjustments that you can make are just endless, even in the cab there to kind of make yourself comfortable. Chad Wienen's also here this weekend. He's 6'4", I think, and I'm 5'8", and we can both ride the same machine, make a few real small adjustments, and we can equally be as competitive, have that dependability, have the results, and prove why Yamahas are the one on the market you should be buying.
With one hunt under his belt and another hunt where the deer were a no-show, it's a new day for Walker, along with a new strategy that sounds promising.
Today we're going to be in a ground blind, good heavy natural cover. Also, we're going to be sitting in turkey chairs. We're going to be basically sitting on the ground, so that'll be pretty neat, and I've not done that before. A couple of good 8-point shooters on camera. Last night we kind of got skunked. That happens. So hopefully this morning we're going to see a lot of activity, and hopefully get one on the ground, get a good shot off, and get a trophy on the wall. sitting here more than 15 minutes. It felt awesome. My heart's pounding 1,000. I think I got a good clean shot. So, give him a second, but I'm pretty confident that was what we need to do. That was fun. I'm excited. That was badass. I haven't had to be that still in my life. And everyone knows it. When I get excited, I like to talk. So, it's so hard not to be like, oh, my heart's going so fast. Sweet. That was cool. I'm pretty pumped right now.
I see blood, I see fur. Me likey.
Bingo. Alright. Have a look-see. I don't think it gets much more of a clean shot than that, folks. Oh yeah. Just good clean shot. Probably went 100 yards or so maybe. Happy with that. Definitely pumped that I got him clean. Beautiful animal. Nice Southwest Texas whitetail. Just that was awesome. Pretty easy morning. I definitely want to give a huge shout out to Wade Middleton for letting me come out here, and obviously Yamaha Whitetail Diaries for putting me on this deer, and definitely memorable. We were a little nervous yesterday. Didn't see a whole lot of activity, and coming out here thinking maybe we weren't going to get it done, but like I said, we weren't out here 20-30 minutes in the ground blind, and we got it done. I'm super pumped. This was a blast. This TenPoint Vengeance did a fantastic job. Easy to shoot. Yeah. The Wolverine RMAX 1000 definitely has plenty of room for 2 full-size men. This beautiful 8-point that we killed, our bow case, a couple of backpacks, 2 tripods, camera, helmets, everything that we had with us, with room to spare, in my opinion. We could have definitely packed it even a little bit neater and still had more room for things. So, you know, obviously the RMAX 1000 is kind of based on more sport, but it is absolutely a useful utility machine. By 9 o'clock, we were done hunting, we were back at camp, and now you have the whole day to enjoy it.
Congratulations, Walker, on your first whitetail.